Right after I met him, he said to me, "You got any of that yogi medicine?" I said, "What yogi medicine?" I thought he meant vitamins. I said, "I've got some, but they won't help a man like you, you know." He said, "Yogi medicine, yogi." And somebody said, "I think he means the acid." I said, "You mean acid?" He said, "Yeah." So I brought acid, and I had pills that were 300 micrograms each. So he held out his hand, so I gave him one, which is a good dose. And he kept, come on, so I gave him a second dose. Come on, and gave him a third. Now, 900 micrograms for a new person, I mean, he was heavyweight, but that's still a good size, and it was really good acid. So he goes like this, see? And he throws it into his mouth, and I always think, this is going to be pretty interesting, you know, and nothing happens at all. Nothing. So I go back to the States, and I tell everybody, this guy took 900 micrograms and nothing happened. Because, I mean, this is our medicine. I'm impressed, you know. But in the back of my mind is the gnawing question, do you suppose he really swallowed it? Maybe he veiled my mind and threw it over his shoulder or something like that, you know. But I don't know. So I come back to India 2 years later, and I find him after about 6 months, and he says to me, first time I come up to him, he says, "Did you give me some medicine last time you were in India?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did I take it?" I said, "I think so." He said, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing." "You got any more of that medicine?" So I said, "Yeah." So I brought out, and I had 5 pills, 300 each. And one of them was broken. He wouldn't take the broken one. He took the 4 others. And he took each one, and he stuck it on his tongue. And he made absolutely sure that I saw that he took it all in. Then he said, "Can I have water?" And I said, "Yeah, pani. Garam to hot or cold?" I said, "Doesn't matter." So he called for water, and he drank some water. He said, "Will it make me puggle, will it make me crazy?" I said, "Probably." And at one point, he went under his blanket, and then he came back down looking absolutely mad. And I thought, what have I done to this poor old man? He doesn't understand the power of our medicine, and he probably did throw it over his shoulder last time, and I've trapped him into taking it. Oh my God, how can I live with this? And all this. And then when he had me totally paranoid, he laughed in glee. And nothing happened. And then he said, these were known about thousands of years ago. He said in the Indus Valley, in the Kullu Valley, he said. But he said most of that's been forgotten. Now, yogis don't do the preparations for this kind of experience anymore. They did fasting and they did things before this. And so later I said, should I ever take acid again? He said, if you're in a cool place and you're alone, which is interesting, and your mind is turned towards God, you're feeling much peace, it could be useful. Okay. Then other people said, got him to talk about it, and he said to them, using Christ as the image, he said, it would allow you to come in and have the darshan of Christ, your medicine. But you can only stay 2 hours, and then you have to leave. He said, it would be better to become Christ than to visit him.